Hello, my name is Devaney, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Prada Crystal Mesh Bucket Hat. Now, you might not know about this hat, but I feel like you should. It is a black satin hat covered in crystals, and if that sounds vaguely familiar, it's probably because you also have been looking at the Prada Crystal covered hats. But the Prada hats are a fraction of the price, so I want to tell you about it. So I'm going to get into how these hats came on my radar, tell you about the ordering and the packaging of the hat, get into a description and how it compares to the Prada hat, and then I'm going to give you my review, my opinion as I've been wearing it for the past couple of months. So how did this hat come on my radar? I have been looking at the Prada hats, the various Prada crystal covered hats, and I was on Instagram and I saw this influencer. Her name is Hint of Glamour, and she had a crystal covered hat, styled it up really cute, and I wanted to know what hat it was, and it turned out to be the car hat that she tagged them on her page, and I went on to learn more about this hat and I decided to purchase it. Now, I purchased this hat from essence.com, SSENSE.com, and it came in this little nylon bag. It was around Christmas time that I ordered it, and usually the shipping is a little bit delayed because everyone is buying things, but it came in a pretty good amount of time, so I would recommend Essence if you're looking to buy this hat. Now, inside of this nylon tote bag, you can use this kind of as a tote bag for groceries or something, but I've been using it as the dust bag for the hat, so it's really versatile. Let me show you the hat. Be careful here, and just get into it. Just get into it. I mean, this thing is absolutely divine. Like I said, it is a satin lined hat. You can see this here. Has the Cara tag in right there, and it is covered in this crystal encrusted mesh that is somehow, I don't know, magically attached to the hat. I guess the website actually, it says it's hand sewn onto the hat. So, and I mean, they did a beautiful job. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I will try it on here. And just so you know, this hat is one size fits all. So I was a little concerned about whether it would fit me because I do have a pretty big head, but so far so good. You know, I've been wearing my hair like this for a while, and it goes over my hair just fine, so it hasn't been a problem. But if you wear maybe like wigs or weaves, I'm not sure that this would be good, because if my hair was any bigger, you know, I'm concerned if I had braids, I'm not sure it would work. But so far it has been pretty good. Now, the pricing, when I first looked at this hat, it retailed for $395, but I ended up getting it on sale from Essence for $170. So there's that. But right now, I guess this hat is gaining in popularity, so it does retail for $425. So you can pay that full price, but just note this hat does seem to go on sale sometimes, so maybe you want to hold off on that. Now, comparing this to the Prada hat, if you have ever tried on a Prada hat, you might realize that the brim on Prada bucket hats is super narrow, so that's one big difference. Another thing is the Prada crystal covered hats, they have different size crystals covering them, and they're not in a mesh like this. They're individually, I don't know, glued or sewn onto the hat. The Prada crystal mesh bucket hat has, like I said, this mesh covering it. So there, you know, there is a big difference. And it's kind of a dupe for the Prada hat because of the crystals, but it does do its own thing because of, you know, the differences that I just laid out. Now, my review, I love this hat. I love it. You see it shine, you get it, you get the vision. It is a head turner. If you're not okay with people asking you, hey, where'd you get that, this is not the hat for you. But if you're cool with that, you will love this thing. I've had an little old lady come to me and say, oh, that looks like those are Swarovski crystals on that hat. It's very shimmery. This hat is super easy to wear because of, I guess, the coloring, the black with the white crystals. You can wear with anything. You can dress it down, you can dress it up, and it adds a pop of fun to whatever you're wearing. So I would definitely recommend this thing. A couple of cons, I will say, because it has the crystal mesh like sewn onto it, it is a little bit heavier than another hat, but it isn't crazy heavy, so that doesn't stop me from wearing it in any specific situation. It has a little heft to it that you know, I just wanted to note that. Another thing is, I have noticed that a couple of the little crystals have come loose from the mesh, so I'm missing a few of them, but it really isn't, it's hard to tell if you're just looking at the hat. You really only see it if you like really inspect it up close, and I'm the only person that's going to do that because I'm the one that bought it. But other than that, it's a great hat, and I would 100% recommend it. If you're like me and you collect hats, this is like a true collector's item. You got to have you a crystal covered hat, and I think the Cara hat is a great option. So one last thing, if you want a crystal hat, but maybe not this color, they have this hat in, I saw it in like blue on the website. A couple months ago, I saw it in green and a tan color, and that was really cute. They also make crystal covered hats, but not bucket hats. So if you're, different styles of hats covered in crystals. They also make crystal covered purses. So if you want a matchy hat purse moment, they got you covered. So that's all I have for this. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I love talking about this stuff. It's my favorite thing. I do plan to come out with other videos about other luxury hats or whatever else I decided to waste my little bit of money on. So come back if you're interested in that. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourself. Bye.